Yeah, obviously nice to hit the ground running, especially at home. I think we got the favourable conditions, especially with the ball in hand, obviously with the bat as well. But to have those guys, the international players, charging in, in front of a packed house at Newlands, it's tough as a batter. Having spoken to a few of the guys after the game, but it was a power-packed team from Paul as well. So obviously nice to just have things go away. There are obviously a lot of areas we need to improve on, things that we're going to tweak going forward, and looking forward to seeing how the ball rolls on from here. Thought it was a pretty good ball set to offside, but yeah, I don't know what happened there with Dane. I think I owe him a beer at the end of the day. Yeah, it's fullest house I've probably played in South Africa. I haven't seen Newlands. I've never actually played in front of a full house in Newlands, but awesome. Obviously, a lot of kids, a lot of screaming fans. I think the guys on the mics were loud, but they were good. So it's just awesome to actually get out there, the lights on, and put a bit of a partnership with Deerwald and just enjoy some really tough and good cricket. There's some highly skilled players in this league, and just the opportunity to take it all in is something that we cherish. Yeah, I got off quite nicely, which probably gave him a bit of time. But as I started to slow down a bit, I was kind of like, "Come on, mate! Show me what you got." And that, I think it was the sixth over, he took on, I think it was Farisco or Cody, one of them. And once he got going quite nicely. Such a clean strike of the ball. And I think the freedom we have knowing that, you got Sam, Russie, Grant, Delano, George in the back really helps us play confidently. And once you get used to the wicket, you can really try and maximise it. Yeah, like I said, I had a nice month these last 2 months. I did have about a 10-day break off in December, or just after the One Day Cup domestic final. But yeah, T20 is a bit different, so I know I'm hitting the ball nicely. I think it's just probably about trying to mould some plans. I haven't had the best time in T20 cricket the last year or two, so the opportunity to try formulate some plans with Simon, Kadich and Hash has really been helpful, and just to try and get used to the conditions. So yeah, like I said, I'm hitting it quite nicely. It's just trying to make sure I can continue this period, for the rest of the summer, ideally. Yeah, like you said, I think those bubble crickets I really struggled on those slow, low wickets. As the tournament ran on, I think the opportunity just to get on, fresh wickets where the ball comes on a bit better, and just have the freedom. Like I said, we've got a lot of players. We have great T20 players behind us at 3 onwards. So yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to formulate a plan for myself, and hopefully something I can stick to going forward. And I don't doubt myself as a T20 player. I just haven't had the best last 12 months, or 2 years, 18 months. So I know I still got it. So I just need to formulate something that can prove that I still have it. I think we had about 4. We had 2 warm-up games and 4 middle sessions. So a lot of the batters are high-felt batters. So just for us to get used to the conditions is a big thing. We noticed, we learned different parts of our game and things that we need to stick into here. So it obviously helps that we got 3 on the bounce here. So I think if you win your games at home, it obviously gives yourself the best opportunity to try and maximise in the tournament. So I think that's obviously our prize, is just taking our home games into consideration. And then obviously as we branch out throughout the South Africa, we go to the high fault where maybe I come into play and Rassie and Deerwald and different batters under different conditions. So I think if we can make sure we look after our home games, we actually have a really good chance going outside of Cape Town. Unbelievable! I actually forgot that he still plays cricket. To be honest, he played for Surrey this year. Yeah, he's quite a simple coach. To be honest, I think that's a nice part of having someone that's actually still playing. He just formulates something which he can see blends to a certain kind of player. I think I'll probably play more along his lines than a guy like Deerwald does. So him and I are quite close with regards to just trying to formulate a few plans, and obviously having played for the Cobras here forever, and obviously a lot of time in South Africa in Cape Town, he has a really good understanding, and we've worked out something for myself. And like I said, he's a phenomenal player, so anything I can gain from him is always going to help. I guess everyone teaches you something different. I think the confidence, firstly, that especially the English and the West Indian players bring into this group is, something in South Africans we don't actually really get to see a lot, to be honest. So the freedom in their mind that they play the game in is probably the first thing. But as it gets more technical, they speak about obviously backing your ability, but you try to chat to Jofra Archer about, his bowling plans, guy like Sam Curran, what he looks to do. So you try and formulate ways around that knowledge that you can take, and then you'll shift it to a guy like Simon Kadich and Hash. And you get the opportunity just to see how top international players think against other top international players. And you can kind of just try to stay one step ahead of them or one step with them. You're picking up little bits of information along the way. Yeah, had the opportunity. Joff needed a batter to bowl to the other day, so I said I'm going to be that guy. So I'm going to face him at some point in my career. So might as well get it out in the nets. But look, he's unbelievable. Both of them, they're bloody quick. So if you walk out of a net feeling vaguely confident that you are able to hold your own, it's a really good feather in your cap going forward. And really glad that they're in my team. Yeah, always happy to love keeping. I think there's just a discussion. I don't really do my fielding any justice today, to be honest. But my fielding out of the two of us was probably a little bit ahead of Grant. So it's probably one of the you're going to keep one of you need to field who's probably the better fielder. But like I said, I didn't do it justice today, so hopefully I can recover going forward now.